And that's exactly what I wanted for myself. And I'm very grateful that I found it, you know, and as long as it stays peaceful and cool and the communication stays alive, like I can see it going very far. But I also still hold on to those expectations, you know, because of some of the traumatic experiences that I've had. So I did make the choice to kind of seek help through a therapist just to kind of help with my anxiety. And you know, there's certain things that it's like, well, it hasn't happened yet. Why are you worried about something that hasn't happened yet? And it's not just in my
But
relationship.
you've done
It's in my
therapy in the past,
life.
no?
No, this was the first
Oh.
time that I ever actually sought like professional help. And it
So you
was
so
because
you're pro therapist.
I am. I am. Now, I did it for a couple of weeks. And then I kind of realized that a lot of the things that I would come to my therapist with, she was like, yeah, you're on the right track. And I was like, okay. So I think I kind of figured this out. Like she helped me with a couple of exercises for my anxiety. Like I'm sure I said it last time, work hasn't always been as stable, you know, at the company that I'm with. So she's like, why are we worrying about this if it hasn't happened yet? Like, why are you keeping yourself from enjoying your life based on something that hasn't happened yet? You
Oh my
already
God.
created
Me.
yeah. You already created your oh shit fund. You already have plan A, B, and C. Now live your life. Why
Right.
are we going to sit here concerned about something that has not happened yet? So she kind of acknowledged my thoughts on that and told me you're on the right track. So I kind of let that go. With my relationship, like I would tell her a lot, like, oh, I don't want to be a nag. I don't want to be a nag. And she's like, who's calling you a nag? Like, whose
Right.
voice is
You're
that?
calling yourself a nag.
Exactly. And I was like, that stems from my previous marriage. And she's like, okay, but this man is not your ex-husband. So you can't expect him to think that you're a nag just because that guy did. You know what I mean? Like one man's trash is another man's treasure. He might not see that in you. So
Hmm.
stop, you know, like don't keep yourself from communicating just because you think you're nagging. Like you have every right to speak your mind and those difficult conversations have to be had. So she kind of taught me that, like not to bring those traumatic experiences from your past into something new because you can basically sabotage yourself just because of those experiences.